I'm so sorry, I got cut off, so I'm gonna try to add it together and finish up really fast. But anyway, so when I'm making these and they scratch and attach, they get some items on, I decided to make a dragonfly. I do tell them that their project does need to fit on the cardboard. If it goes off of the cardboard, it's too large. And like I said, they just have to make sure that they add something onto the surface and into the surface. So building up, building down. They just have to use this little paper clip as their clay tool, which usually works out just fine for what they're doing with this. I don't need them to have anything else crazy. When they finish, which honestly, usually we are always working up to the minute. I almost never have somebody who is a crazy early finisher with this project. If they happen to get finished early, we usually lay these out, when I'm in my classroom, I lay them out on my window ledge that I have just over here. They usually line up along the window ledge there. When I'm in the school that I have a cart, we have tables out in the hallway, and I usually lay them out on the tables in the hallway until the end of the day or my planning, and I grab them then. The kids are really good. We discuss how, we're not gonna touch other people's projects. I've never had a squishing problem, but I know that it is totally potential. I taught in another district where that would have happened 100%. So I haven't quite worked out a better system of that just yet, but I'm trying to. It's just working with what I got. The letters then usually only take about a week to dry and get fired. So if I have those early finishers, what I have them do is they have their sketch at their seat still. They can start using any color material they have, crayons, markers, whatever, and map out how they want to color and paint in their project, because my plan was to finish painting them with watercolors, maybe acrylic. I have glaze and I would like to glaze, but maybe not something quite so big for their first time using glaze. I have been here for 3 years at this district, but before me, they did not have an actual art teacher, so they never even had used clay in the 5 years before I got here. So I have not introduced it to them just yet, but I just got clay this year, or glaze this year, so hopefully we'll be using that very soon. But I like watercolors. It's fun. It works really well on the clay. It absorbs it really nicely when it's dry, and can be just cleared over with Mod Podge or triple thick, that clear Krylon spray. Other than that, it's like I said, it takes about a week, so early finishers can start adding color to their projects. We usually start the next lesson the next week. So they've done 2 class periods where it's intro lesson and sketch, clay day, break. So I either review something or start the next thing. Then in the next week or 2, we get these back out and we paint them. At least that's how it would have gone had COVID not torn that away from me. But everybody got things torn away from them in this moment. No big deal. I was still able to pass the clay home to them. It was very tricky, but it still worked. So that is about it. And like I said, if we were in class together, we would have been spending the rest of our time actually making our illuminated letters and enjoying our time together as creators. I hope that you enjoyed our lesson. I hope that you find something useful that you could take to your classroom. If you have any questions or anything that you need me to clarify, because I know sometimes I can talk kind of fast or skip over things that might seem obvious to me who has taught this multiple times. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like this lesson could easily go down into 2nd grade. It might be a bit of a challenge. It just depends on your clay background with your kids. Mine have very little, but I am working on it. We did clay last year. We're going to be doing clay again this year, so I'm bringing them up to speed. But if you have got a great clay program, this is just another thing that you could throw in, another project you can do. They love it. I'm not kidding. They think it's the coolest. I don't put any restrictions on them as far as what their letter is that they make and what their theme is. I just tell them it has to be school appropriate. And that's about it. Please give me a call, or, I didn't even put my number in there, but please send me an email or add me on Instagram and send me a message. I'm pretty good about both of those things, and I would love to hear from you. Also, if you make anything, send it my way. I'd love to see it. I will maybe finish this, turn this into like a little swamp maybe and put some lily pads and frogs on it. But I will get this finished and maybe share it with you guys. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your school year. And thank you for choosing my lesson. Bye.